Hello everyone, this is Riku Keyblade Master, and I am pleased to announce that, well, see, former Vice President Mike Pence, I guess he was suffering a slow heart rate, so he went in and got a pacemaker. I'm pleased to announce that that operation was successful. At least that is actually really good. On the other hand, there was a police officer that is not being charged in a shooting death of a 12-year-old black kid due to them saying that he pointed a gun at officers. Boy, he was riding his bike and the gun could have been fake. What? The kids ain't allowed to play cops and robbers anymore? Come on, this is gone too far. Honestly. That's not even right. Where a kid can't even do a simple activity. And boom. They get shot at because of a object the cops saw. They asked no questions, they just shot the kid. And you know what? I am not happy with the two white police officers that were on that case getting off. I am not happy with that. I want charges filed ASAP. I do not care how old the case was. Y'all need to... It's a good thing that they're thinking about reopening it. That is so not cool. I want those guys charged big time. Not just charged. I also want them punished big time with their lives. Take their lives the same way that they took his. Oh my God. I just hate it when that happens. As someone as a victim who's been a victim of police brutality, you know, you guys know the incident. I at first thought it was a laser pointer. I thought one of the boys was messing around. Then I thought, okay, who the hell's got a laser pointer? Next thing you know, I literally just opened my eye, and then it's this bright ass fucking light, and I'm like, ow! Who's like, oh, thought that was a good idea, and Officer Lorenzen was like, right there, and I was like, oh my God. And he's like, oh, Vanessa, that was my partner. I literally told him that was not a good idea. Did he listen? No. I said, well, obviously not. In fact, I even took the light from him. Then I gave the light back to Lorenzen. I said, make sure he doesn't get authorization to use these things. I don't care if he becomes more experienced. I said some other stuff too because I was pissed. It was like 7 o'clock in the morning. Wouldn't have happened if my dad wasn't drunk off his ass. But still, huge victim of police brutality. So, I know exactly how that works. Then, they told me why they were there. The partner also had another strike on him by giving me the 3rd degree, acting like I was involved in the situation. I was about ready to smack the living hell out of him. I was just this close to smacking him across the face. Lorenzen was like, trust me, there's no need. I am gonna have a stern talking to with him. And so we went downstairs. I mean, mind you, I was still in my pajamas. I was still in a nightgown when this happened. So we went downstairs, and then, basically, I said, look, the only thing I can recall at all is my mom has a scanner, and it said something about some shootings taking place near our neighborhood. And, you know, my brother was outside in his clubhouse, aka shed, while it was all going on. And but while the scanner was going on, there's no way that Raleigh could have been involved, because I saw him the night before, which was last, and this, keep in mind, this happened like all the way back ages ago. Happened around 2016-ish. Anyways, but yeah. So I saw Raleigh. He didn't appear to have been armed. Then my little brother comes through the front door and further proves my point about Raleigh being unarmed and not being outside while the shootings were taking place in the first place. So then basically, that was my whole story. And I pretty much gave Lorenzen's partner the stink eye the whole time. And it's like, Lorenzen's like, I told you she can be scary. I told you she can be mean. But one thing that she doesn't like doing is lying. And she may be partially blind, but let me tell you, I believe her side of the story, because if anything, Like she said, she didn't actually see what was going down. But she did hear the scanner from all the way upstairs, as well as a few shots fired. I said, yeah, so, we done here? Next time you guys come back, I will have your badges. Translation, I will sue. And Lorenzen's partner was like, yeah, I think the only one that's really gonna get sued is me. Like, he had this really scared look on his face. I was like, yeah, you better have a scared look on your face. Lorenzen's like, yeah, that's pretty much all the ground that we can cover. We don't really need testimony from too many other people. Because they tried to get it from my little brother, and he has a stuttering problem, my youngest brother. He has a very, he has a tendency to he's soft-spoken and he kind of stutters, so I can see why Lorenzen asked me. But yeah, more issues to deal with police brutality, and I'm glad they are opening that case. I'm glad that they are reopening the case of that 12-year-old kid who was fatally shot on his bike. I'm glad they are. Like I said, I want those officers charged, caged, and if need be, dead. The same way. If not, hung. I hate it when they target innocent people like that. I just can't stand it. But let me know what you guys think in the comments. Till next time, I've been Riku Keyblade Master. Comment, rate, subscribe to become a Keyblade wielder and stay awesome as usual. Again, I'm really sorry I dragged this out. It's just, every time I get a police brutality story, I feel compelled to talk about my own time of being stuck with police brutality. And each time it just, I start talking about it and it just gets, just get carried away because, when you're a victim of police brutality, you just get so pissed that you just want to get the full story out there.